Yep, there we go. Not Visage, Ace Attorney. And let's see. Get out of here soon. Press enter. All right. Chat. Let's go. All right. As always, chat, let me know if the volume is too quiet, too loud, what have you. Okay. How do I make this full screen? It's full screen for you, chat, but for me, it's not. Okay, well, that's fine. Ow! Okay, wow, loud. Ow, God, that's so loud. Okay, let me turn down the volume a little bit. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let me turn down that. That seems like it'll be real loud for you, chat. Oh, you know what? I know what I can do. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. That should be good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, chat, let me know if this is too loud, if it's too quiet. I'll get things going from there. Alright, cough. Alright, windowed mode, haha. Yes, full screen. The way it always was meant to be seen. Alright, cool. How do I... Oh, there we go. No. No, I hit delete. Okay. New emotes win. Oops. You getting that grill on Tuesday? Yeah, clearly. Dude, that's what I need. I need the grill. What is the text box? I'll put it on hot. Oh. Adjust the transparency. Oh, okay. Yeah, high, of course. Full screen. Cool. Okay, cool. Yes. You know, I should ask them to just put some platinum, some titanium in my mouth so I can be like, But nah, we'll see. We'll see. But I am. New emotes, maybe in February when I get a paycheck. I had a friend who got some emotes and stuff done recently, so I might go through the same person they did. We'll see. Alright, so we got Ace Attorney, the original, the OG. Let's go. Ace Attorney, yo! What up, Dragon Bee? Episode 1, the first turnabout. So, I will say this, chat. I watched the anime for this, but I don't remember a single goddamn thing. I don't remember who's guilty. I don't remember any of the clues. It was on, and I was in the room, but I don't remember. Gotta pay them artists. Yes. Yes. Always pay the artists. Alright. Oh, wait, what? The first turnabout. No. Do I... Okay, yeah, that's what I have to do. Yes. Stimming, yes. Millions will stim. Millions must stim for this. All I know, he's innocent. No, everybody really liked her. Oh god, have I got to read it? Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Oh, okay, we immediately know it's him. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Okay. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. All right. All I know about Ace Attorney is the Clussy. Yeah. That's pretty much all I know. To be fair. Boy, am I nervous. Right? Well, hello. Hello, Chief. Hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. I did not say Clussy. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say Clussy either. Why are we talking about Clussy? It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? And once again, chat, let me know if the volume is too loud on any of this. Let me... Oh, you know what? I could probably do this. I could do that. Yeah, I'll turn that. Yeah, okay. There we go. We'll do that. Wait, no. I want the background music nice and loud. Sound effects. Yes, there we go. Cool. That's what I want. Yes. Yes! Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Larry? His name is Larry? Okay. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Larry Butts. The American names, right? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Newspapers say it was you. Okay, how can I do speed? Is there no speed? Okay, there's just no speed. Whatever, it's fine. The first game. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Okay, chat, remember that. Remember, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Words to live by. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Order! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? This trial is basically a tutorial, FYI. Word, thank you for letting me know. Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Handshaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's Larry Butts. Alright, look at this. We're doing great so far, chat. Oh, God. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. I went to court a few years ago for a speeding ticket, This is exactly what they did. They did exactly this. They made sure that I knew which of the 3 names that the judge gave me was actually my name. So very, very similar. Let me go grab some cough medicine, chat, so I'm not coughing all through stream. Be right back. Alright, back. Did it. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I knew this one. Glad I read the case report covered so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim... Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Saul Goodman does have this attorney's badge the entire show. Cindy's autopsy report. Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Cindy. Wait, Cindy what? What's her last name? Okay. Whatever. Alright. Boom. Cindy. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. And let's just, like she said, check often. Blunt trauma. Boom, chat. We got this. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. So weird to see these HD sprites. Played this on the DS. See, I never played it on the DS, so this is all new to me, just completely. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. Zasinka. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. I know. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls to the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. Hey, how's it going? Hello, the Scroll Lock. It's going good. I'm just starting Phoenix Wright for the first time. My friends were telling me about Apollo Justice, so I got a couple games to go before I get there. But yeah, we're jumping in. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Look at this guy. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. I'm probably not going to stick around too long. Should go to sleep soon. Word, word, word. You do you. Get that sleep. Sleep is important. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris. What the fuck did I say Paris? Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Word, got it. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. I mean, that's how they pronounce it in en français. That's right, that is true. So we'll keep saying Paris. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Whoa, okay. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ugh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. He's not selling himself. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? This is pretty cursed, dragging victim through the mud. I mean, that's most of these court shows. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? Let's have him answer honestly. Let's give it a go, chat. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Just a heads up, a lot of the time when you have to pick an option and there's a silly one, pick it. It's often worth it. If you're low on health, save first. Word. Can do. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. What the fuck was that? Was that objection? Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. I don't remember how often the first game does that, though. Word. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? This is the motherfucker that did the murder. Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. We know he's lying. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. So, if that was around 1 o'clock, so yeah, noon to 6, okay, makes sense. Saw it, right, saw it. Oh, saw it, that's his name! He saw it, okay, wow, I'm stupid. Okay, got it, saw it. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. I will have to, yeah, oh boy. This game came out in 2001, oh boy. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? What? You exposed the lies in the testimony the witness you just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. I think only Mia doesn't have a pun or similar in her name. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Alright, here we go. We got this, chat. Yes. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Alright. Time of death was 4 to 5 p.m. Yeah. Cindy's autopsy report is at 4. Yeah, it was out from noon to 6, but he said that he got there around like 1. Yeah, okay, we got this. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. I remember the time exactly. Alright. 4 to 5 p.m. Boom! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Ooh. Oh, that's... Oh, This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw It? Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Yeah, chat. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Is that how it works? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Another lie, chat. The TV couldn't work because the power was out. Got you, motherfucker. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Alright, let's go. Cross-examination. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Here we go. Cross-examination. Where is it? Probably coming from the television. Yeah, that's right. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified he heard the time. Yeah, alright, let's go. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Ooh. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw It? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Saw It? The court would prefer to hear the accurate testimony from the very beginning. I just looked it up. Pain's name in Japanese is Ouchie. Wow, Ouchie! Amazing, amazing. The puns just keep coming. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Saw It. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Come on. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Alright, we know. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Alright. We already know there's no way. That wasn't the item. Alright, let's, hold it! The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Are you doing keyboard or mouse? I'm doing keyboard. If I have to do mouse stuff later, then we'll get to that, but I'm just using the keyboard for right now. Something's fishy here. That must have been what I saw. Alright. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence! Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? Oh, saw it there, get it? That's a clock. Much later, the first 3 games are Japanese only on GBA, although you can probably still use the mouse for some things. Yeah. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after. This judge is he's just accepting everything from the bad guys. Alright, fine. I see how it is, Mr. Judge. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes! Yes! Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The Japanese legal system, whack. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order! Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. I like that, just like, look at this ugly motherfucker. Look at this ugly chud of a man, and tell me that he's not lying right now. Just going for the kill shot, Phoenix. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. Yo, what? Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death. Order! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw It heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Whoa, what's with my health? Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. Guilty till proven innocent, I guess. Yeah, that 99% conviction rate, though. But I saw the guy in the intro. It was definitely him. Yes, if only I could say that. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Is the judge gonna let him just say this? He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Flashing part of your health bar shows how much health you'll lose if you get the answer wrong. Got it. You have 5 points. They change it to a bar in most other games. Word. The trilogy changed it from 5 badges to a bar. Got it. No, I get what you mean. Gotcha. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Come on, this is the dumbest judge. This bald motherfucker is just siding with the other bald motherfucker. They're standing together. All right. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Gonna have to get used to Judge Biden. Okay. But, okay. I see. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Well, I'll say yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Oh, I know. It's because she was in Paris. And it's like a 3 hour difference or something. There we go. Let's go with that. Of course, there is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Here we go, chat. The passport. Boom! Oh, it's E. Boom! Take that. Yeah, hell yeah. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Harry is 3 hours off? No, it's 9 hours off. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ayo! Ah! Wow, okay, so he just died. The game takes place in Japanifornia, especially in the first game. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Damn, look at that. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, wow. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Larry has Kaito hair? Yes, but he's certainly no Kaito. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Wow. Harry Butts. Okay. This game's got jokes. I don't know. I'd say Larry and Kaito act similar. Kaito doesn't cry. Kaito does push-ups. It's a good thing her top has perfectly fitted boob cups. I mean, isn't that... I think that's just how all clothes are, right? They always have perfectly fitting boob cups, I'm pretty sure. We're talking about Kaito from Danganronpa, right? Yes, that's true. No. Kaito doesn't do push-ups. Oh, he does sit-ups. That's right. Sit-ups. Crunches. Them crunches. He's a crunchy boy. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. No, he just doesn't do them, remember? Oh, you're right. I do them. Me and Maki. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? Squeeze me? We're going with squeeze me? Okay. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Just like all that medieval armor. Right. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. He went to lawyer school and never learned about the importance of evidence till this one case. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying a part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? I think the chief's hitting on me, chat. He practically skipped law school and immediately got the job? Basically. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. The. Or if you're watching just from my stream. Just like how the main character of New Game got a job right out of the high school or college and her employer trained her on auto. Yeah, that's, I mean, fair. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you should be learning, if you are doing anything with Autodesk, you should have learned it already in school. True. Facts. Phoenix and Larry are engaged. I believe it. Brand new episode has been added. Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. Okay. Save my progress? Of course. Alright. Let's go. Case 2. Bring, bra, bra. Hello? This is Maya. Hey. Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. but I expect dinner something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Ooh, I went to a German place today, chat, and I got a brat burger. A bratwurst burger. It was so good. Hell yeah, chat. Oh my god, I would definitely eat brat burgers way more often. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Oh my god, you said this... Navy Cherub, you said this game takes place in 2001? And it's September 5th? Oh no. Someone needs to tell them. Who will tell them? It's up to Phoenix to save everyone now. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Company Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye. No, the original game was made for Japan in 2001. It takes place in 2016. Really? Really? It takes place in 2016? Wild. I'm okay. It came out in English in 2000. Wow. Okay. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho! You're not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho! My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh my god. Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue? Now, Mia technically has a reference in her name. I don't want to spoil it yet, though. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Company Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. What? Move or examine? Oh. Okay, so the mouse doesn't work. That's fine. I smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's, okay. Okay, so there's nothing to actually, like, investigate. Right? I just want to make sure. Yeah, I don't think there is. Okay. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Is she dead now, too? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Can't whisper for convoluted reasons right now, but look at Maya's trivia on the fandom page. Chief. Examine. Okay, it turns yellow. Awesome. Alright, so let's start off looking at here. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. Nice, luxurious place. Okay, cool. Wow, it gives you a check mark. Awesome. Awesome. So that way I don't, like, keep double checking the same things. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Alright, just want to make sure before I do the body. Alright. Chief. Gatewater. Watergate. Yeah. It's hard seeing her like this, but there are any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. Thinker lying next to her must have been a murder weapon. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. The broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police. And find out what that girl was doing there. Okay, so it's got everything else checked out, but she's still there. It's painful to look, but I have to. For Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. He probably died instantly. Okay, now it's all checked. Cool. Yep. I'm gonna go to sleep, have fun. Like I said, have a good sleep. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Have a great one. Thank you, the scroll lock. Alright, let's move. Back to Faye and Co. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya? Maya? Yeah, Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So, Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Oh yeah, okay. The door to the chief's office. It's slightly open. I'd better not touch the doorknob. A large painting. I guess you'd call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. Alright, so he just... I like him just throwing opinions on random things you can look at. This sofa is for clients. It's leather, a real luxury model. The reception desk. I usually sit here. Phoenix, what a Philistine. A small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. You can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. Alright. I believe that's it all. Yep. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis... So she was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay, I can't just present it that way. That's fine. Present. Before Mia died, she... Maya's sad sprite makes her look like a cartoon guppy. Wow, hardcore. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. What is this sprite? That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police. This was lying next to the chief. I know, I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand. Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. Okay, I'm just gonna give her all the information. About the thinker. The thinker? That was... Oh, sis. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. Well, time to brag a little and be like, hey, I'm an attorney, don't you know? I'm sorry, I've never seen that before. There we go. Alright. Alright, we're good. Nothing more here. Alright. Move! No. What more is there? What is the game? What do you want me to do? Okay, we've done both of these. Okay. We'll go back to the office. Examine. Right. I'd better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Yo, who is this? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh, great. They're gonna think I did it. Well, that's perfect. The Fay & Company ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. Okay, it can't be 2016. Look at this computer. It's too big. Too big, I say. Alright? Nah, it doesn't work. People in 2001 really thought this is as small as computers would get. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Okay, never mind. Okay, I take it back. But also the fact that they think that people still have, like, actual desk phones. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spin big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filled her case records and recent rulings. A trash can. Oh, a chair. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Yeah, but was it a... Oh, God! Okay. Thank you. And I shall take a drink from my bottle of cringe. Oh, man. What a good bottle. Thank you, Cully. A simple, functional design. Feels good to sit in, too. It's not a secret lab, though. Heh, like me. Alright, oh shit. I wonder. Okay. I guess we'll do the phone now. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I'd better not use it. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Alright. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, alright. Because cops are dicks. I get it. I get it. Gumshoe. What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek. This word Maya here mean anything to you? Remember, chat, you never have to talk to the police. Never. You never actually have to talk to them. You don't have to respond. Don't incriminate yourself. Don't do it, chat. All right? Always seek a lawyer. That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th. 5 days remaining. Detention center. Visitor's room. Oh, right. It's 2016. It already happened. Never mind. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh. It's you. The lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Sorry, not a chance. Get fucked. It's up to you? No, I make all the decisions. Me. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No. No one could. Who would believe me? Pro tip, don't write someone's name as you're dying if they're not the person that killed you. True, true. Unless you really think that they've got a good enough lawyer. Just saying in case any of y'all get in that kind of situation. Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Wow, hardcore. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. when I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. Alright. Explain yourself, sir. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. I've already done that a few times, unfortunately. Smile for the camera. If you don't write your homie's name on a piece of paper, you know, just for any and all eventualities, are they really your homie? All right, normalize writing your homie's name everywhere you go. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Okay, if you don't go like, I have a normal job. I do normal things, please, please. I talk to dead people. Just normal things. No. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Yeah, thank you, Phoenix. I should carry a piece of crumpled paper in my pocket at all times that says Tsunde did it. Yes, chat, normalize writing Tsunde did it on a piece of paper and keep it on you at all times, all right? Let's normalize that. Let's get that trend going. All right, let's keep going about spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Why didn't Mia do that with this crime? Okay. Or, I mean, with the first crime. She just basically believed in us the entire time. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Okay. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. We're gonna have to fight the detective now. All right, chat. We're gonna get in there. All right. All right. We're gonna do some UFC fighting. I'm excited. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget. Okay? Sure. Thanks. The conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Added to the court record. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? I refuse. No, we're gonna be nice, chat. We're gonna be nice. Gonna be nice. Oh, man. Chat, I may not look it, but I am not excited for Tuesday. Why did that go? Why did it jump over there now? I'm so... Okay, hold on 1 second. No, it should have been... I don't understand why it's there. Okay, I don't know why it did that. Normalized implicating your homies in your murder? Yes, I agree. I don't know why it did that, why it started over there, chat. I'm sorry, Cully. I still gotta get some of the kinks worked out on this cyberpunk one. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. I guess we have nothing. Yeah, alright, we've already shown her all that stuff. Move! Who's Grossberg? Oh, that's probably where I need to go next. Alright. Pay and Company law offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Suede Shoes. Let's just call him something wrong on purpose, chat. Suede Shoes, wasn't it? That's me. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Wait, that's a song, pal. My name's Dick Gumshoe. Wait, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Haha. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Phew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Nice Lilo and Stitch reference. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Borderline stricta, pal. Who's that? What? So just some random person that we don't know? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. What's the movie, though? I'm sure someone has, like, actually figured out what movie that is. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Gumshoe is a plant otaku? Wow, okay. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Alright, I think we got it all. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? Hmm? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. 9 p.m. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do... You do know him, don't you? Never heard of him. Whoa! And you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. Sorry, no one's ever figured out what movie Mia's poster was supposed to be? Bullshit. What? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That's like, actually, I'm blown away. But okay, I guess, sure, why not? Why not? We'll go with it's just a forever mystery. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. Strong theory it's The Godfather, though? Okay, sure. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, time to present... this. We're not going to show him this, because he'll use that against us. Never, ever give the police anything, chat. Here we go, Maya's memo. We can do this one. Boom. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says, the Steel Samurai, warrior of New Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai, that action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. Is that what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Hell yeah, chat. Hell yeah, chat. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Guess I've asked all the questions I needed to. You all done here, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyer ways, pal. That is how it works, chat. You can't do anything to mess with them using your lawyerly ways. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Yeah, well, what may she be up to? I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, let's go to Gatewater. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Wow, we just got in there real easy. Well, hello there, handsome. Why is she doing the nyan? And what's that in her drawer? Hi. Smooth Wright, real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Nyan. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the... Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. It's a sonic screwdriver? Okay, I'll believe it. I'll believe it. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. But for now, let's examine. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you, Nyan? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Oh, I can investigate it again. That's funny. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. We'll see if Gumshoe is here. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay and Company Law Office's building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. A bed. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. To be fair, room service could have brought 2 glasses, but she is alone. True. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know, that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer. Are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. Teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just the lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Right. Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police? Witness? You understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness? It's just like in the movies. Let's just keep scarring her. Okay. So none of that works. What's in... Okay. So we can't give her anything. Oh yeah, we already, yeah. That's fine. Oh, maybe she wants to see my attorney's badge. That's not, it's, no, oh my god, okay, fine. We'll leave, I got nothing from you, nothing. No, wait. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Alright, fine. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Oh, so you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Oh, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes. Well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? How come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey? Oh, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Time to look around. Oh god, I need to stretch. Oh. A table for clients. Elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Well, the alternate dimension where you die today and the trial is 2 days later. True. That's what's gonna happen. We're in the end game now, boys. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Oh man, chat. Oh man. So I got some Maker's Mark when I moved into this house as a housewarming gift. Man, I made some bomb fucking bourbon chicken today, chat. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I don't have any ground ginger, but I have a whole bunch of minced ginger, some minced ginger, soy sauce, brown sugar, and some whiskey. Oh, the Maker's Mark was, ooh, it hit the spot. It was perfect. I let that sizzle, like, cooked all the alcohol out of it, and then, like, threw in, like, a cornstarch slurry with that in the chicken. Oh, chat, I was dining like a fucking king today. I don't know what made me think of that, but, yes. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Yeah, it was delicious. I thoroughly enjoyed it. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Yeah, that makes sense. For this guy, and for, you know, he seems like a faker-daker chat. Oh, boy. Oh, boy! Alright, I think that's everything. Alright. Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please, just tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. We're really asking about the painting. Phoenix Wright hates paintings. Phoenix Wright just hates art in general. It's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Oh, I'm not buying. Jeez. Alright, let's see. Nothing. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, I tell her. Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Ugh. I see. I've been abandoned then. Camera's still the same. He still hasn't moved an inch. Okay. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes. I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who is this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit? They didn't use spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I mean, if she used her medium powers, and her medium powers were wrong, and an innocent guy got sent to jail, or almost got sent to jail. I mean, I don't think that guy ruined her mother, or her mother's life. I think she kind of did that one to herself, Chief. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Time to go home. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. He's white. Baz Luhrmann's Elvis. Yeah, clearly. Someone needs to do that, where Maya goes white, and then it just does the zoom into all the Elvis scene. He's white? What? Well, someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it'd be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior, was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. More than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. These really quick flashbacks that are like a frame long. Just, why? I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Why ask that now? Like, come on now. Yes. I feel like I upset her by asking that. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? No defense attorney ever asked this question, by the way. I mean, yes. At least no good ones. Yes, it doesn't matter whether they did it or not. They're there to say that they didn't do it. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. She seems happy. You know what? Maybe she should stay in jail. She looks so happy there. So we'll just leave her in jail. She seems quite content. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me? You are... Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. My mom's sacred screwdriver. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. This bellboy just lets me into the fucking room. No questions asked, while the actual person who stays in this room is, like, off taking a tinkle. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. You came back so quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White? He's white? That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Must be fast. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh. Bellboy? Still there? Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. In court. To be continued. Alright. Hell yeah. Save your progress up to this point? Don't mind if I do. Boom. Boom, baby. Baby! Alright, let's go. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. What is I know Edgeworth is like... I gotta give him a voice, but I don't know what. I feel like Edgeworth's voice is gonna change quite often, because I just don't know how to do it. I don't know. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even, in a girl's hands, sir. Why does he keep saying sir? The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Okay. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Oh, did you now? Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the scene. You know, he's not saying sir to me. Why is he not saying sir to me? Am I not his buddy? Am I not his pal, after all we've been through? Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. Oh, sure, were there really 2 people? Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? You're the defense, he's a cop. You're not his buddy. I'm not his buddy, guy. You're not my guy, friend. You're not my friend, pal. Alright, let's go then. Let's go. If he's not my buddy, then what is he? Between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime. Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us the 2 people you found on the crime scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, yeah, Are you sure it was us? Let's keep bugging him. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Okay. We'll press this one. Edgeworth with the Sasuke voice. I mean, I could see Yuri Lowenthal voicing Miles Edgeworth in my head canon. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. That was so fast. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess Preston can't have its advantages. Yes! Ugh. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Alright, let's go. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Alright, I got this one. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Alright, chat. She died instantaneously. According to it, if she died instantly, then someone's trying to frame her, and they pricked her finger and wrote the Maya. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. We got this, chat. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? 1 second, chat. I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Nope. Come on. Just... Alright, here we go. Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? Oh, I guess. I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. I mean, we're still there. Alright, now we go. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to press. Where is it? Death was instantaneous. Boom. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? No. You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written on it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? I guess we should say Yeah, the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see! Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Okay. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Love this version of court where you can just introduce new evidence mid-trial. I mean, hey, you know, that's how it goes. That's how it's always been. That's how court always goes. This isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please? April May, Nyang. Oh my god, they actually bounced. At your service. Oh my lord. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Company law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. No wanton winking. Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Wow. Hardcore. This judge is the worst. This judge might actually be the evil villain of this series. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? I like how he's like, we'll refrain from personal attacks. And then Edgeworth is just like, yeah, Mia Fey was kind of a sack of shit. Thank God she's dead, right? And he's like, yes, I'll allow. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Alright, let's see. What is it in here that's off? There's 9 at night. Yeah. See you tonight at 9, blah blah blah, yep. Okay. She died at around 9. Do they not have that anymore? I want to check this. Yeah, that's fine. We'll come back to that. Let's see. Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. Okay, yeah. If I go all the way to the end, it auto like finishes like the Danganronpa stuff. Okay, I got it. No, God. Let's. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please, continue your testimony. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Let's do this. How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, Gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... Let's see. You saw nothing or you're lying? No, it's just you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh-ho! No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that... The trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I like the... I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. The victim, I did see everything. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw her. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee. How would she know it's a clock? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Yeah, she wouldn't know it was a clock. Because, she had... Oh, yeah, it doesn't talk anymore. So how would it be a clock? Boom, boom, boom. Chat, here we go. Please begin the cross-examination. Alright, I immediately know what to press her on. The fuck would you know it's a clock? Boom, boom. Nope, come on. Come on. Time to press and squeeze. Figuratively, of course. You're gaining genius points? Is that like a real thing? Alright. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm on to something now. Alright, we'll press her on this one. Danganronpa trained me. Yes. A clock? Yes, okay. So now, okay. I'm gonna make sure. Here we go. Let's present. Let's make sure before we do this. It tells you the time, and I probably shouldn't tell you the... Well, I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working, that's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it. Hell yes. Oh, I pressed the same one twice. That makes sense. Alright. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? No. What? Hold up. No. The clockwork is out. It wouldn't be a clock. Hold up. Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. I don't think that won me any points to the judge. Oh my god. Danganronpa trained me, but Danganronpa also... Yeah. It's this. But, like, that's what's annoying. This in here says that the clockwork was taken out. But I guess we can also use this. Miss May. What you said just now is quite revealing. There we go. Okay, so I was on the right track. That phone call had a thing in there that said there was no clockwork in it. But what I really should have done was just pulled out the murder weapon, which has no clockwork in it, as proof as well. I was on the right page, chat. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. You can't hear it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay and Company. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hehe. The law offices of Fay and Company, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? This judge is like, is evil. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not? Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn, time to switch directions quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Wow. Well, Miss May? Ooh. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Oh! He's so excited to find people guilty. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? this wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? Or good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Do you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. This fucking idiot judge is pissing me off. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. I mean, made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Thanks, Harry Butts. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Wow, okay. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Silly me. Huh. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Look at this face. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Have a look at this. That? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. Her angry expression and hairstyle make her look exactly like the President of the USA from JoJo Part 7. I'm very excited to see Part 7. Woohoo. One day. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof of the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? Oh boy. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Wow. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping or irrelevant? Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know? Like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Asked the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime, with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. They're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, If you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? We're accepting. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. My guy. You're really coming in here with tea and biscuits? Come on now. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the... It's a good thing they could get him so fast. Yeah, clearly. He was in the middle of work. He doesn't want his tea to get cold. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his test. Just set the tea set down. Very good, sir. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. You can't let iced coffee get cold, or it's just normal cold coffee, true. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay, not that. Okay, let's press on this 9 o'clock stuff, because if Mia was hit at 9, then Maya would be too busy getting her coffee. Nine on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. Alright, let's... Precisely 9, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I think he's sure it's 9. You sure it was... Yeah, okay. Absolutely, sir. Alright, absolutely. Alright, we don't need to press any further. Let's go in. Yes, sir, as in so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps She was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? Wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Okay. Just want to look at it. Not that. We're not there. God, the... Check-in, room service, bed making. Tell me again about her room service. Again, sir? Exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18. Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. There we go, we got it. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're not normally supposed to mention. Oh, that's the thing you're supposed to normally mention. Oh, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Bellboy is a cock, yeah. The bellboy, in fact, at the hotel, every hotel, as we all know, has the cuck chair. And the bellboy sat in the cuck chair while the murder happened. Open and shut case, Your Honor. He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ugh. You fool. Done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man who checked in with Miss May. Ugh. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Wow. Okay. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. Defendant lobby number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips? It sent shivers up my spine. You say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Alright. Is that to be... I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. And chat, that is where we are ending for the night. Boom. Saving content. Save your progress up to this point. Boom. Overwrite. This is a great place to end and for me to get some sleep and get to it. No. I'm done. I'm out. I'm over. Great ending place. I agree. Title screen. You will lose any unsaved progress. Damn. Ended right at a perfect spot. I'm very happy with where we ended it for the night. All right. Fun times. Yeah, no, this was a lot of fun so far. We're at the first game of the series. This was quite exciting. So, yeah. Did you like the game so far? Yes. Yes, I am liking the game so far. This was already I'm liking just the way they're handling the court elements of it. I don't like the judge. I do not like the judge. I am going to be very infuriated. I can already tell. But other than that, I'm enjoying the game. It's a lot of fun. These stories are silly. It's kind of stupid, but in a way that I'm enjoying so far. I cannot wait for next Sunday. It's pretty fast paced, which is nice. Yeah, no, we're kind of like zooming through. So I don't know if that first case counts as one of the 5 stories, or if that's just like a tutorial chapter, and now we've got the 5 actual stories. I don't know. We'll see, or I'll see next Sunday. But thank you all so much for watching. If you're here at the beginning, thank you. If you're here at the end, thank you. If you jumped in at any point in the middle, thank you so much. I always have fun doing these streams. I'm hoping that people enjoy some Phoenix Wright because I would like to do these some more. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'll be doing a Tuesday stream. It depends on how much I'll be able to talk, because my mouth will be all messed up. So if I do a stream on Tuesday, it'll be more Visage, but I might sound like Rocky. I'll be like, Adrian. So oh, God, my throat is gonna be dying from these games unless they start getting voiced at some point. But thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Have a great start to the rest of your week. And remember, it's not like I'm streaming for you or anything like that. Baka.